Okay then, welcome to Kerbal Space Program. We're going to play a brand new game because it's time for my annual recertification of piloting. So we're going to start a brand new sandbox mode. We'll call it Recert because that's what I'm here to go do. My favorite flag. Start. So what are we going to do with this brand spanking new career? Well, we're going to fly the Kerbal X to the moon, land it, and come back. With no modifications at all to this. And hey, just because we're going to put Val as our pilot. So let's go ahead and go. So that's basically proof that I have not modified this rocket at all. This is a not stock game. I do have a bunch of near future stuff attached to it. Ooh, pretty. They changed some stuff. The battery's on the outside. That makes some sense. I got some Z-axis conflicts there. Alright, so what we're gonna... Oh, they fixed that. Huzzah, they all launched at the same time. Alright. Oh yeah, it's the Mark 1-3 capsule now, which I don't like. I like the Mark 1-2 better, but oh well. Not going to get it anymore unless they throw mods at it. So let's just get going here. Full throttle, go! We'll ease off that a little bit. Going from first, that one. Okay, we'll start going over towards the east a little bit here. And at a certain point, we'll tell Jeb to maintain prograde. Ow. Alright, we're fine. We're cool. So we didn't like that very much. It's raining metal debris at KSC today. Okay, so I should be able to shortly tell Jib to just maintain prograde and that'll be it. Back off a little. This actually might not be shallow enough to get what I want to do. Right, maintain prograde. Map view. We'll have a look-see at how our apoapsis is doing. I don't want to hit 2G's upwards acceleration because that's kind of a lot. And once we hit about 75 kilometers up on our apoapsis, we're going to kill engines and that'll be it. There we go. Right. So now I can turn these off. They don't do any good. Oh good, they're all dead now. Yay! Alright, so let's go ahead and do a few things. We'll set that as my target. Now, can I just go for it when I get here? That'd be cool if I could. If I could just stinking go gangbusters. By Jove, I think I could. Not really. Nope. Cancel. We'll just circularize and come back around again. It's okay. Not quite in orbit yet, but almost there. I like this feature. That's pretty cool. Abort action groups I don't have. And we're in space. Yay, happy sound. Space music. Huzzah. If we get to 20 seconds, we're going to hammer this thing full throttle and go for it. There should be enough oomph on this mainsail to get us where we want to go. Yep. I actually back off a little bit. So basically I'm kind of making apoapsis kind of just stay ahead of the rocket. Yeah, it's starting to sneak away from me, so I can actually back off some. So this is me chasing the apoapsis marker at this point. I can actually back off some more because it's, as I get closer and closer to circularizing, it gets more and more twitchy. Even with minimal throttle, I'm still kind of chasing it. Alright, that's a little off, but not too bad. I've done worse! Almost, so I guess I have to be around here to do my ejection burn. My trans-mooner injection burn. And we'll just go until this hits 70 and then we'll kill throttle. Good enough. Alright, so moon set as target. Let's try it back here. For the longest time, Kerbal X didn't have the beans to do a moon landing and return mission. You could do an orbit and come back, but you couldn't do a moon return with it if you tried landing. Let's see here. Looks like a pretty good bang for my buck there. A little finicky on the scroll wheel here. I don't have a closest approach now, do I? Yeah, I do. Perhaps a 630. We can go better. 590. 506. Yeesh. 13. How about we dial that back a little bit? That looks great. Now, can I make this a little better? I guess I can. So we can dial this back a little bit more until I see the periapsis indicator again. A little more. Oh yeah, I got some more magic going on here. Dial you back some more. So by changing my time... Oh, okay. I wanted to keep periapsis lit, but I guess it won't let me do it. So if I do nothing, I'll get shut off into deep space. That's not what we want to do, but whatever. Well, can I go ahead and fix this inclination just a little bit? Yes, we can. Make it a little bit easier for ourselves here. Just a little bit. Sure, we'll lock that in. And we will... Oh, I don't have the thing to turn retrograde. Oh, I canceled it! Oh my gosh! Why? The shenanigans. Do it again. Fine, we'll just eyeball it. It was like 900 or so. $850. Yeah, reset that. We won't try to do an inclination change. I just what the no, stop it. Stop. It's about 8 something and change. Yeah, there we go. Turn to that maneuver. We've locked that in. Okay, let's get a cutaway view here while we're at it. I don't know, I just like the Mark 1.2 better than this. The Mark 1.3 is just, it's just missing something, I guess. Missing some undefinable kind of quality here. So this does not put me out into deep space. That's fine. So this shows me right here that I will be short a little bit of fuel on this stage. No problem. We'll just warp to that point. I'm looking forward to the update to 1.9, which will make it so you can time warp faster at lower altitudes. I always kind of wondered why that was a thing. I mean, I kind of see it's important to not totally blow past your periapsis on accident if you can help it. Alright, so I'm looking at a 24-second burn and I'm a minute away. Oh, I'm 5 minutes away. Well, let's hurry that up. So I'm going to say 20 seconds. Make sure we're lined up for the shot. Once we're lined up real good, we're going to maintain stability. Say screw it, not maintain the maneuver. Well, for a little bit we will. If we get near the end, we're going to go just stability hold. Otherwise your rocket does crazy things when it decides it wants to maintain the maneuver. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can't do that from here. Second now. Okay, how's that looking? Alright, so we're looking at... Oh, they changed it. Turn that way the hell down. Let's go for like 20,000 meters. There, perfect. We'll turn that back up again. So we have 2,379 meters per second delta V. So I'm already gonna get a moon encounter. I'll need to circularize, which will be, gosh, well, I can figure it out if I want. So we're gonna come up low and fast by the equator. Let's circularize this and see what we're gonna cost us. Not much. So I could probably land for 800. 275 to circularize really low. And then I'll be going 500 or so. So we're just kind of rough this out and say about 800 to complete a landing. Maybe more. If I'm terrible at suicide burns. Alright. Let's get there. Oh, this kind of looks like the Star Wars escape pod with the 4 engines back here. From A New Hope. Okay, that's our SOI change. Oh gosh. Well, so much for that trip. Alright, so what are we doing now? Yeah, remember that thing I said about not wanting to like blow past your thing? Oh, I am close to orbit. Hey, can I do it again? Hey, let's see if I can do that again, even though I screwed it up big time. On a live stream, no less. Sucks to be me. Alright, so how about we dial you in? Ooh, what's this looking like? I should probably focus on the moon if I can find it. Focus view. And set as target. Alright, so where is the moon? Here's the moon. Okay, so we gotta cancel that maneuver and we gotta do it again. There's my spacecraft. Let's do at apoapsis. If it'll let me. Come on, give me a maneuver node. Add maneuver. Alright, so we're not going to be nice and easy here. Ew. What is going on here? Alright, forget it. Let's get to periapsis and just fix it there. Gotta get focused on my spacecraft so I can not screw this up again. Alright, so our little comm relay is not liking the fact that we're way out here. That's alright. We'll be fine. I got plenty of fuel to do this. I mean, shoots, I could just do a Duna trip with that if I'd timed it right. Bounce off the moon, go flying off into interplanetary. Say hi to Duna. Someone's done it before. They had to use MechJeb, and they had to do crazy shenanigans with gravity assists to do it, but they were able to do it. Okay, so that looks a little sketchy, so let's do a... Okay, so that's looking like 600 something. Sure. That'll work. Alright, so let's do the right thing. And let's just go to the moon encounter. Let's just warp there. 14 days. Yeah, this mission went from being a day or so, a couple Kerbal days, to about a Kerbal month. Hope you guys brought snacks. Got my finger on the crosshatch key. Alright, so that's looking really messy, but that's okay. We can fix it while we're in high lunar orbit. There's our SOI change. Ooh, perfect. I'm in a polar orbit. So let's do a maneuver here to close our orbit into just like that. This is cutting into my Delta V budget, but that's okay. This should be warp to maneuver. It's odd it's showing me like all the maneuver nodes and stuff that I have here, but oh well. Alright, so can I still do this if I do a plane change maneuver? Rep? No. Get rid of that. Let's see which way I'm going. Okay, so I should be going this way. Alright, that's looking nice. 322? Sure. So that'll put us back on an equatorial orbit. So this whole mistake has cost me about 500 meters per second of my Delta V budget. Remains to be seen if it'll actually work. I'm doing a little early, but that's okay. Okay, that's done. How about we go ahead and just do retro burn? Pretty much right where we're at. We'll get it right on apoapsis just so we can... Let's get our paraapsis down to about 10. Okay, I still have 1800 meters per second of Delta V to go. This should be enough. Not by a lot, but it should be enough. We're going to make sure we fix this. We're going to do this come hell or high water. Watch me crash into a mountain or something. Stranger things have happened. So I'm thinking we'll probably come down around over here somewhere since there's some kind of flat spots that aren't covered in craters. Alright, so now perhaps this is lower. Of course, it's always lower. That's kind of the name of the game. Let's see here. What's our electricity situation looking like? Decent. It's still tripping me out that they did like that. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's fast forward a little bit here. Get ourselves in some daylight, because I hate landing at night. This thing does not have lights. I have a radar altimeter though. That's a nice new feature they added to the game. Alright, so let's recover from this mistake. Hey, frame rate hit. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. We'll go ahead and put ourselves in... Yeah, that's fine. And we'll put our nav ball looking straight up and down. And let's start our burn. We're looking like 1550 so far. We will have just enough. Skin of our teeth. Let's do right around here somewhere. Yeah, looks good. Fast forward some. This is where dicey things happen because I'm terrible at landings. Okay, so how about we do down? This looks nice and flat. Let's do half throttle. Not quite half, but whatever. Oh yeah, this is going to be very sketchy on the return. Okay, so we're rotating into a vertical. I have 1,000 meters per second left. That's about how much I'm going to have when I get down there. Blap! We are down. And I have 1 kilometer a second delta V left. That should be enough to get us home. Not by much. I'm going to use about half of that just to make orbit. I need another 300 to get us out into a Kerbal encounter. Well, anyway, let's get our scientist out. Oh yeah, the ladder was out the whole time. Genius, guys. That's extra air drag, I think. Outstanding. Like the flag is all bouncing around and junk. Hilarious. Whee! Good grief. Okay, put that away. Nice distance. Oh, perfect. That's some screenshot time there. Alright, so let's plant the flag. Oh, he's jazzed about doing that. Sweet. It's facing the right way. Sweet. We'll screenshot that too. We made it. Despite errors. Okay, perfect. Get him back in here. We're not going to leave someone behind. Although that would save delta V if I have less mass of crew. Okay. So we're going to take off at full power. And we're going to promptly turn towards 90, which is that way. That way. Hard over. Okay, so we've used some of our fuel to get not quite as high up as I want. Let's go 10,000 meters. Okay, that does us good. We get to apoapsis, we'll circularize. We won't need a whole lot of fuel to do that. We'll need like a smidge. Yep, see, we'll leave 72. Not even. So that leaves me with 390, roughly, necessary to get home with. Should get it. She'll run. It'll be good. I don't have anything to monitor comments, so if you're mocking me with my wonderful KSP antics, I can't see it, so feel free to mock me. It's okay. Okay, apoapsis is a little hot, but that's alright. Because what's going to happen here is we're going to go full beans until we get a Kerbal encounter. If I can do the maneuver right. That's not going to do us. We want to do it right around here. It's full gangbusters. Just like that. So basically I have double digits left of delta V left by the time I get to this maneuver. It's okay, we can do that. Oh, let me time warp, sweet. So I guess my flying was either that stinking good, or the Kerbal X design has really improved quite a bit and is more efficient of a rocket now. Not quite as important to get spot on, but old habits die hard. Okay, now that we got that set up, you can basically ride this all the way. I'd be hearing fuel alarms going off by now because I'm pretty much running on fumes at this point. .135 meters per second left. Not going to have much to trim this orbit at all. Double digits. Let's do 50,000 so we can bleed some speed off. Maybe when I get there I'll do a burn at periapsis just to shed some more speed so we can watch this apoapsis disappear. Cannot work. Yeah. Fumes, I'm telling you, this is so fumes right now. Geez, for the errors and shenanigans I did, I probably could have... Alright, so we have just entered atmosphere. So, retrograde that stuff. And we watch our apoapsis die. If we put the gear out, I'll have more drag. Oh, that toggles also. Well, actually, that might be a good idea for more drag. Oh, sweet! Oh, that looks hella awesome. Did they change how that looks? How's my heat looking like? Oh, yeah, that looks great. Not really losing speed like I want. Well, let's go ahead and keep using that free ablator stuff I got over here. How's that looking? Eh, it's alright. Surprised my batteries haven't warmed up. Free drag. Yay! Bright light. Oh yeah, we lost half our apoapsis just from that. Sweet. I bet you that would slow me down too. Or not. Man, air brakes would be handy. Alright, so what have we learned, kiddos? Well, be careful about your maneuvers and don't blow past them. Fortunately, I'd set my apoapsis to be not the ground, or periapsis to be not the ground, so I didn't have to worry about smashing into the moon at high velocity, because I've done that before. Speed that mess up. I don't have all day, neither do you. Kick out into deep space. Apoapsis is 50 still. See, if I had some retro thrusters, which I don't think I do, maneuvering jets, I could push my apoapsis out, or at apoapsis I could push my periapsis in with maneuvering jets, but I don't think I have. Oh my gosh, I do. Well, I don't have those jets. I only have rotation. I don't have translation thrusters. So that doesn't do me much good. Well, maybe I do. Well, heck yeah, I got translation thrusters right there. I just gotta go sideways. Alright, new plan. Assuming apoapsis isn't too bad, once we get out there, we're gonna point our spacecraft at normal. And then we'll do some translations to sink our periapsis deeper in atmosphere. So we have to go through this again. How's the heat looking? Barbecue status yet? Maybe. You could probably grill some hot dogs on the truss work there. Gotta use the brown mustard with hot dogs. So yeah, I don't think this succeeded because I'm really all that good. I think it succeeded in spite of my efforts. Typical for me. It's like a strobe pattern. Don't look at it too close or you'll have issues. Just because the landing gear's out. Let's put the gear up and see what happens. Oh, that helped a little bit. Oh yeah, it's the landing gear that does all that crazy weirdness. That's a heat shield? That does not really look like much of a heat shield, I'm saying. Alright, so the reason why we did that is because I can't... That doesn't look right. Oh, it didn't lose the shroud bit. It's got a little shroud bit that goes on there when you're supposed to get rid of it when you decouple, but it didn't go away. Alright, fine. Okay, so let's kick ourselves out into apoapsis and we'll figure out how to do a translate maneuver with just our thrusters to get our periapsis deeper into atmosphere. Actually, gives enough time to play with it. Okay, so let's do normal. And I get a feel for how we're supposed to be doing this mess here. Okay, so if I do retro, I think I got some magic there. So I still got Delta V. Yay! We'll do a retrograde, and then we will wait. So deeper into atmosphere, that should use that ablator good. Night side landings again. Okay. And now that we have the ablator doing the work, we're going to lose speed faster, as the ablator is much more efficient at killing velocity than those really aerodynamic, efficiently, you know, engines and stuff I had to back up my service module. I don't understand why that is. I would think air would catch worse on the engines than it would elsewhere, but no. Oh yeah. Oh yes. We got flames. Are we going to skip out of atmosphere? Oh no, we are not coming out of this one. We are just catching up with the periapsis, slowly. Actually, I can just turn that off entirely. I don't need to maintain stability control. Oh, we're getting good ablator usage though. 1.6, 1.59. Alright, so we're past the worst of it now. Oh, we're just sneaking. Oh, nope. Oh, we are just leaving it. Yep, there it is. We're not coming out of this again. We're going to land somewhere around in here. I'm thinking. Maybe closer. It'll be dawn. I think it's dawn. That'll be, yeah. It'll be dawn. Rises in the east, sets in the west. Perfect. Alright, that's it. We're totally ballistic now. The opposite side. Yeah, KC is here. Almost the opposite side of the planet. Oh well. Flames. Awesome. I barely used any monopropellant for that. And I was worried. I didn't need to be worried. I got this. I'm like so pro at this game. I have to be careful not to trip on the puddle of sarcasm I just put on the floor behind me. Failure is always an option. It just depends on how you respond to it. Oh, it'll be sun time. Yep, it'll be just after dawn, wherever we end up landing. What's it look like in here? Looks kind of toasty. Everyone seems to be enjoying the re-entry, though. Bob's a little unsure about it. Oh, it looks like Bill's not quite enjoying it. Come on, guys, you're fine. Up there. I know Bill's like liking it and also kind of flipped out at the same time. He's kind of like right in the edge there. Maybe he's like treating it like it's a roller coaster ride. I don't know. We're still using a blader? Yes, we are. We're not going to get rid of it yet. We're going to wait. Yeah, I used 3/4 of it. Not safe to pop the chute. We're going to wait a little bit. We'll go to drogue mode in a bit. Risky. Let's wait till we get below 300 meters per second, and then we'll pop it. Yeah, we can wait even longer. Okay, we'll do it now. There's a drogue chute. They must have changed how the parachute module looks. What's the radar altimeter like? Decent. Once the main chute deploys, we'll pop out this heat shield. Yeah, you want to deploy now? Thanks. There we go. Bye. Thanks for the ride. Bill kind of flipped out on that one. Alright, speed up time. I'm still kind of wondering how the parachute's not getting tangled up in itself like that. Boop. Alright. Take a bow, Valentina. Yay, we did it. Anyway, that's all we got for today. Let me get her back in here and we'll get this recovered. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Mission accomplished. Crew recovered. And nobody died. Awesome! So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later. And I hope you have a very pleasant day. And fly safe and all that fun stuff. And don't do what I just did. Have a good one.